We are live. This is Stephanie from Stephanie Inspires Me, and I'm here with my lovely host. Lexi is here as she normally is.
How is everybody in the crypto world? I'm so glad to be back. It's been a huge week, and we are joined live today by a wonderful guest speaker, Crypto Shane.
What's going on? What's going on, Delicious family? It's an honor being on y'all show.
Yes, we have the awesome opportunity to have this man on our live stream today. He's one of the people who is responsible for this trio, Shelly, Lexi, and me, coming into the crypto space and getting to the point where we literally are able to have our own cryptocurrency show and spread this knowledge to any and everybody. Like this man right here, I mean, literally him and another dude in this chat that we used to be in. Like they single-handedly pretty much educate. Like I would literally say it has to be in the thousands of people at this point. I ain't gonna lie. Like these people spread knowledge about cryptocurrency on a daily basis, and they don't get paid for it. I'm telling him he needs to start getting paid for this. But I also wanted to have a postscript, P.S. Because Shelly, normally she's on live today, but today she's joining us in the comments. So if you're watching, comment down below. Comment, tell us where you're watching from. Tell us, what kind of coins you want to talk about, and also just say hi. But yeah, so
I
I'm gonna.
see Shelly. She says hi.
Yay!
What's up,
She's in the
guys?
comments.
Shelly and Shane are switching places today because normally Oshane's in the comments and Shelly's on live, but today he's here on live, which is crazy. This is dope. And yeah, Shelly's on the comments today.
It's been long.
Right.
It's been long overdue.
For real, we've been asking him for quite a while to get on here with us because, like, he be in the comments. He might as well be on. He might as well just be on the live.
Hey, why not, right? Educate the people, help them out a little bit.
Yes.
Right, and you just do it from the heart, like you're making your crypto gains. You could keep that to yourself if you wanted, but like you got your whole family, you got your friend, like right, you started small with your family, then you got your friends, and then now I'm hearing like we was talking just moments before, you got your city. You got your city going on the crypto.
So let me help expand that universe a little bit further, because even my wealthy family in Australia and England actually started reaching out to me now.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, start getting paid, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna consider that. But I just try to get everybody into this from the heart. I already know how hard it is to just try to make it anywhere working your behind off. Here in the US, it's definitely hard. You gotta work multiple jobs. Being a parent, that ain't easy. So
Well, we want to know. I'm interested because, like, somebody who does so much work just in the world, I know you're a good dude. Like, you already make your presence known in our Telegram chat just all the time. I know you're working hard, like spending hours. You got to be spending hours with all this research that, and I know even Lex, like y'all are some of the most active people in that chat, and y'all be dropping beautiful information in there. Anybody who's in our chat, and if they ain't making money in some sort of way off of the gems y'all be dropping in the chat, it's just because they ain't paying attention. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know, like, I know you want to share a little bit about, and we want to hear, like who you are, first of all. And you talking a little bit about your story, just briefly mentioning right there that How hard you working. I know we talked a little bit before we got on live about just the moves you're making with your kids. Like it's an inspiring story, and people need to know. People need to know like the crazy, amazing things that you're doing, not only for the community but for your family. Like, and tell people like, how did you? First of all, I mean, you've been saying like it ain't easy. So
Well,
somebody can get through all
well,
that.
to top off that too, almost just to add a little bit on, do you have a 9 to 5 job?
Nah.
Okay, because this takes a lot. Like, this really does. Like, I don't have a traditional 9 to 5 job myself. And so, this researching crypto, like listening to people who research crypto and trying to do it yourself from scratch, like, all of that takes so many man hours. So, let,
And to be telling everybody else about it.
It's a lot of sleepless nights. Y'all be in the chats. Lexi be in the chats with me at like 3, 4 in the morning, and I'll be going on rants, just talking to myself. And anybody that reads it, they read it, they respond, and we have fun. But I'm always up reading my phone. This thing right here. This keeps me so connected to everything. So I really just have to know as much as I can so I can help as many people as I can, point them in the right direction.
right? That's what, at the end of the day, right? We don't want people getting scammed and getting the wrong idea about
Oh yeah, it's so easy, but I mean at the same time, like I don't want to scare nobody off from crypto and all that. But yeah, you do got to be careful.
You know what? There's a scam in everything
It's
that
true.
is taking your money and putting it into somebody that you do not know. Because, all right, everywhere is scam. Somebody got me for one Ethereum like earlier in the year, last year,
No.
but it was only down to, I think it was only down like to $300. No matter how much I say it, it sounds like not a lot, but it's a lot because it's like, yo, I put
Now it's 17 or how
40
much is it?
and it
it
got
hit
to 200.
2,000.
Y'all got me for it. Like, what's up?
Yeah, that one hurt. No, I'm just kidding.
It hurt my feelings because I was excited. It was like my first real purchase. It was Ethereum. It's like $240, and I was like, yeah, I got one. Yes, I'm in the game now.
Yes.
Somebody that had the game already locked before me just came in with like, oh yeah, send me one Ethereum and you'll get back Ethereum. Swipe.
And it's like bet.
I bet. Got it. Now I gotta know.
And that's a
I
big
gotta
thing
look
too.
out for bots. I gotta look out for the good day sirs. I gotta look out for the haze. Nah, blocked.
But at least like you could tell people about that because that shit happens to everybody, and a lot of people gonna act like that never happened to them. So that
Exactly.
just shows.
Listen,
That just shows
everybody
how
has
real
a game,
you are.
and that's my motto. You gotta put your best foot forward. And if being real is your best foot, then do it. Ain't
So
everybody gonna
when
take
did
to it
you
lightly.
get started then? When did you put, that best foot forward and despite being scammed, still continue to believe in crypto?
All right. So for me, I was kind of down on my luck. It was like months after I moved to Florida, and I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna feed these kids. I had moved back with my mom. I'm still here, and I figure, she's getting older. I might as well stick it out, help her out with a lot of stuff. And I was trying so hard to find a way to make some money without having to pretty much break my back and miss out on a lot of family time because I missed out on a lot of family time from my first child up until my last. And that was just from working, traveling state to state. So I heard somebody mention Forex and how they were making money off it. And, it was just from their phone. And that intrigued me a little bit. Like, all right, let me see if anybody out there can point me in a direction to Forex. Nobody helping me.
Man, yeah.
Like it's so hard trying to get information on something that is not in front of them for
So
everybody.
I feel you on that. Like these things, like traditional money, the way the world ran before our generation, like the things that will make you rich are some of the closest held secrets. And that's one of the reasons we are so malicious here on crypto because it's so easy. Crypto.com app, and even PayPal. Everybody's got PayPal. Amazon's getting Ethereum now. There's no way you cannot touch crypto coming up here the next 5 years, and it's available for everybody. It's decentralized. It's wealth building for everybody, and this information is just out there. And it's like you're crypto yourself in that way, crypto Shane. Like you're just giving it away.
Oh, so you know what? A lot of people come to me and they say, "Yo, get paid for it," like one-on-one time, and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound like a bad idea, but it kind of defeats the purpose of me trying to pretty much give away, give away information when I'm getting given away money to me. So why am I looking to get extra incentivized from a lot of the people that's close to me that I'm trying to help get out of whether it's poverty or having to work too hard or having to even search all over the globe to figure out how to create wealth for themselves in the long run? Why charge them for that? They already going through it. So
I'm
they
like,
just,
I'm like, but it's your time and it's your knowledge that you spent a lot of time coming up with. So I mean, you don't have to pay. They don't have to pay you a lot.
if people like to donate, then that's perfectly fine. I was told once by somebody much more older than me that's in the nerds chat, believe it or not. Um, you block your blessings sometimes when you say no.
Yeah,
Like,
no is the biggest word, most common word that will block those blessings, definitely. And that's a mindset. We talk about that here too sometimes. Mindset.
Mindset.
exactly. And I'm very big on mindset. Like I try my best to talk to my family about having a certain mindset about situations so they're not exposed to some of the harshities and the cruelties that the world can offer.
Mm-hmm.
So get your mind right, keep a focus, keep your mentality intact, and keep your emotions at bay for whenever you really need it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Are you outside?
I'm outside, but I don't know why there's bugs in here because I have
He
this.
lives in Florida.
Yeah, I live in Florida.
I completely understand the bugs then.
Yeah, so even with that net, I thought there wouldn't be any more bugs, but the kids like to leave the gate open.
I
Yep.
saw one of them peeping over your shoulder too.
I
They're so
know.
cute.
That's my my 3-year old diva. There, she loves some daddy attention, and daddy can't even step outside for 5 minutes. So that, if I ever take long to respond to anybody in a Telegram group or a text message, just know my kids got my attention, and so does everybody else.
And this Telegram chat, if anybody is interested in joining us over there, because it's definitely a family. Like we really, really, really like. There's never any drama in there. I don't ever see no drama. I don't ever see no hate, no shade, no nothing like that. We're just all sharing information, and I mostly just be catching up with y'all.
We celebrate each other. We celebrate all our victories.
Right.
We
It's
encourage each other during the big red bear markets to buy more. Cause listen, as an investor, you got to understand that when there's blood in the streets, that's when you're supposed to buy.
Oh my gosh, are
oh,
you reading the book with us right now? Are
Well,
you part of the book club?
I am a part of the book club. I did not start Jekyll, Jekyll Island
that is
yet.
a big book.
They said that word for word in here. Oh my gosh, Oshane.
Listen, last night,
Blood in the streets.
Yup.
blood in the streets. If there's blood in the streets, you gotta buy more. Okay,
Yep.
don't
That's what they
matter.
were saying.
We're gonna plug the book club at this moment in time. If you
Twinsies.
would like to join our discussion on the creature from Jekyll Island, this is a must read from like anybody who invests at a very high level and they know what they're talking about. They're all going to tell you this is one of the must reads. So we decided we try to read all those books that they tell you like you got to read this book. We try to be like, okay, we definitely gonna read that book. Like
That's,
we read the Bitcoin Standard. We read the American Kingpin, which you breezed through.
that
In
has my
3 hours.
interest. That audio had my interest, and because I have such a like wild imagination, I can actually imagine and depict the story as it's being told. You can't read a story and not try to put yourself in it and say, "Oh shit, imagine if
They
this."
made a movie about that book.
I just watched it last night. It's on Amazon Prime.
Hunter plugged it. It's on Amazon. Yes.
What I'm gonna
Definitely
watch
watch
it
it.
because the book was like,
The movie crazy. It'll make you start into like, "Oh shit."
yeah, I was like, yeah, I was like, I don't know. We wanted you to get onto that discussion we did about it because we were like, well, I mean, everybody else kind of understood what's the hype about it, but I was like, I need Oshane to talk about the hype of this book because
Listen, that book was amazing. I really wish I could have made that discussion, but we have our own uh,
for
chat.
real.
We have our own Zoom call that we have every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. where we help anybody that doesn't know how to start in the crypto world.
Mm-hmm.
We help them download wallets, create their accounts.
Yeah, y'all be really doing that. Like over in our chat, like people might come in, they might like. I mean, we do help them, but I don't know. For the most part, people over in our chat are like really self sufficient. They be like just doing it.
Oh
Give
yeah.
Yeah, they just like scan the research that we're doing and they just do it.
Well, that's because you guys aren't leading them wrong, and you guys also aren't following anybody that's leading you wrong. So
right.
you can't fail your followers.
Yes. True.
Mindset.
My,
We be attracting some cool people over into our chat. So, but yeah, I wanted to, here I know you haven't lived in Florida forever, and then I know you wanted to share a little bit about how you got into crypto for sure, and then what you see in the future of cryptocurrency. And I'm real interested in what that is gonna look like.
all right. So, like I said, when I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do financially, especially with the whole shutdown, I started asking everywhere, all over my social media, because I have a lot of friends, and somebody had to do something to help me. And it was an old high school friend that got in touch with me and told me that he's a part of an academy, I Am Academy, respectfully, uh, that teaches him how to trade. So I hopped on, joined up a team, started learning, utilizing every ounce of information that they gave me. Like I lost a lot of sleep trying to cram everything in a short time.
Same.
And
Yeah.
then I ended up, then it was one of the mentors from the group I was under. They shared the link, the Zoom link for the crypto nerds. And I was like, crypto? I know about Bitcoin and stuff like that. I already caught wind and started seeing little talks here and there. So I'm like, yeah, let me jump into that real quick and see what they talking about. And my brother now, Anointed, big shout out to you.
Yo, shout out Anointed.
No, no, we be listening and
Anoint,
jamming to
Anoint,
your songs.
That's a good dude.
definitely a good man. He's a big part of why I am where I am and how I am because he is also one of my mentors. He is just my crypto mentor.
Right.
Yes, another person who just really gives from the heart. So I can understand,
Right.
you know.
That's the same. Like you can tell people's energy. Like when people just really, really want like to help people. And he named his dog Ripple, and I named my dog Satoshi because I got the idea because he named his dog after a cryptocurrency, and I was like, I want to do something where if you know about cryptocurrency, you're gonna know that my dog has something to do with some cryptocurrency. So my dog's name's Satoshi. I was
Hey,
like,
and that's the same thing with one of the other YouTube compatriots, CKJ. He named his dog Mr. Pickle after Pickle Finance.
Oh,
Shout out to
Mozilla.
CKJ. Right. Shout out to CKJ and the whole Bozilla family.
For real, man. He loves his dog. His dog is he always be buying his dog like squeaky toys and stuff.
And that's respectfully, a lot of the family members in the Bozilla family send crypto for him to buy.
Right.
They'll send like 5,000 Vito and be like, for Mr. Pickle, a bone for Mr. Pickle.
Yo,
My dog Satoshi's over in his crate.
us here in the crypto universe, we're all about helping and giving from the heart. We support each other, we back each other, and no matter what, we're not gonna take that bullshit talk from nobody. About-
Oh, yeah, definitely. So tell us about, from talking to you here and there, like, I know you got started before I did. You knew about Bitcoin. I didn't. I just like got thrown in right before this bull run and we running with it, right? You know, so tell us about how do you approach, how would you say, you mentioned your children and you mentioned in the chats how your son got his own portfolio.
yes, he does.
That's
Yeah,
so cool.
my 9-year old, he actually has his own portfolio because him and his older sister, they like to stay around me while I'm watching my videos, and they listen to it late at night when I fall asleep watching YouTube. So they'll surprise me off the rip sometimes. Like I woke up one morning, I heard them just yelling at each other. Buy XRP, buy it on Bitrue, on Uphold. You can store it in your cold wallet on your wait. 11 and 9-year olds and my 7-year old at that too. So they're all really interested in crypto, and whenever I show them what the portfolio looks like, they're like, I kind of want to buy more, Dad. I'm like, okay, hold on, pause, time out. We got to slow you down. We're gonna let that sit and rock out, and then later on, we'll introduce you to a lot more. But
What coin was it that your son got into, and then it kind of went to the moon, or
He chose it for himself.
he picked it for himself. It was, uh, yes, it was It was Decentraland, and he,
It was Decentraland. Wait,
yes,
I thought Matic.
Matic. Oh, see the end. See too many cryptos, these gang banging
Yeah.
cryptos.
All of them got you throwing out jutsus out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like now, yeah, but it was Matic. Thank you for the correction. Now known as Polygon. He picked Matic when it was like a penny, and he dropped like $240 off. I asked him if he was sure, and he said, "Yeah." How much did you put into one of the cryptos you like? And I had to be honest with him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm sure. I want to put it all in there." I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. He got him.
how did he even know to do that? Like he just heard about it on your YouTube shows, or does he know how to evaluate these coins the way that you be evaluating them?
He knows that when the market is down, that's when.
Oh, people don't be knowing that. Like,
So he says it's just like your forex trading. if it makes a W,
Oh,
gets to the top of
he's
the
reading
W,
charts.
that's when you're supposed to sell it. And when it gets down and makes an M at the bottom, you're supposed to buy it going up, right, Daddy? I said, you're absolutely correct, son.
Dude, he knows chart patterns. You know,
He's
people go
reading
to school and pay
charts.
money for this.
My kids, my
What?
11-year old and my 9-year old, they
Check
understand.
him out. Check him
We
out.
gotta have them on the show one day so we can ask them about that. Oh my goodness. This is, I'm glad we asked you about that because
A penny. And he looked at his $6,000 and was like, "That's really mine." I'm like, "You picked it."
that's so dope.
And we all know Matic ain't done yet. It's just getting started.
Yes, I'm all late to the show. I need to get in there.
So this is Matic. I pulled it up. This is just, CoinGecko.com, like we tell y'all to look y'all stuff up on. It's also known as Polygon now. And look at this delicious price, 38 cents. He took that little boy, younger, way younger than me. I'm not gonna say too much younger than me, but it's now times 38 games. Look at that. From a penny times 38 games.
I'm proud of that boy, man. Big proud of him.
Damn, that needs to be on the news.
For real.
This is
Yeah,
the
they all
news.
coming. All these kids, they're all coming because they listen to everything, even when you think they're not listening.
For real, man. Look, what? This is that's just okay.
So to
That's
top
dope,
off,
though. They
to
just
top off the little Sunday, just to top off the little Sunday, I didn't just get my kids into crypto. I put aside savings for them. I put aside bank savings for them as well. But I also got my mom into crypto, my stepdad, my brother, my sister.
my sister was literally like right before we got on the call. She's sitting there talking like seriously concerned about what's going on with these
Like,
coins.
I'm ready to quit my job and just throw it all to crypto.
And I'm like, damn, that's dope. Cause like my brother barely just started talking to me about coins. Like he said, his Bitcoin, and I was like, oh, you doing crypto now? Like what? So like I don't know. That's cool.
See, the cool thing about crypto is, that's gonna get everybody in the stock market and house market investment is that they're all gonna see gains like 5,000% in like a week, or 5,000%, 10,000% in a day. And they're gonna lose their minds because they're not gonna know what to do. Oh, wait, do I sell now? Let me sell real quick and see what happens, see what it do. Because they're only looking at maybe 20% in the stock market, 5%
Right.
in the housing market. It's like y'all playing with small buckets. It's a lot of money, but it's still small buckets. Now, when y'all throw that into crypto, imagine the difference in how much value that's gonna be.
That's what Money Man. He's a rapper. He be talking about like he have like a stack of $30,000. He's like, I'm about to go put this into cryptocurrency and see y'all gonna see how much it grows.
Right, yo, look at that. Look at ADA and look at gold.
Gold is
Does that,
negative.
does that make any sense to you?
No.
That's crazy. And here next to that, right, is traditional stocks. Right there.
Like
Yeah,
right,
right here.
one after the other: gold, S&P, Nasdaq, Tesla,
Let me
AMC.
zoom in because they so little. There you go.
You know what? I can't even be biased, even though I'm kind of trying to drift away from stock investments. I do have some shares in AMC. Shout out to Wall Street. Those my people.
I
Yeah, it's like
know that stock market is more of a long term game,
yeah,
and it's definitely a good tool for creating generational wealth. You know,
exactly.
because that's gonna like you can that compounding ain't no joke.
Yeah, them yields, them dividend yield returns.
Yeah, we that's what Pete be talking about from the chat. He's big on stocks.
See, now the funny part is when they decide to tokenize GameStop, AMC, Tesla, all these coins, all these stock, it's a wrap. It's going to be major difference. Nobody is going to be able to manipulate the markets anymore. None of these big banks won't be able to just lock you out of your exchange when you want to cash out
Right.
while they doing it.
I know that there's people who are trying to figure out how to use blockchain in order to get over on people. There's plenty of that going on too, but
In the long term, it's not going to pan out too well because everybody's
right.
going to be high on security now since they're going digital.
Yes.
You
First 1,200 stimulus if invested in. Woo! Cardano.
Isn't that crazy? Right? Just March. You know what is even crazier? I didn't even know what crypto was back in March.
I didn't know about ADA. I didn't know about Ethereum, and it's literally number two to Bitcoin. I knew about none of this.
Yeah, I wasn't really like looking at it at that point in time, and thank goodness for crypto nerds at that point in time, and got us situated nicely
Oh yeah,
for the bull
uh,
run.
the crypto nerds family is definitely a blessing in disguise, and their calls are very informative. You get a lot of rabbit hole information,
True.
and it's pretty entertaining. We have a
It
DJ Nasu, the realest.
is. Yeah, those like they're people like anointed. All of them, they should be. I mean, aren't they like also basically promoters? They need to be if they ain't, because
No, they are because
yeah,
he's a
Anyone
professional
who's good
dancer.
at this business is a promoter. That's the number one, right?
true,
The number
true.
one paid skill in entrepreneurship, in any business, promotion.
It's true. Now, what do you see for the future is with all this?
In the long term, in the future, man, the possibilities are absolutely endless because blockchain and crypto is going to basically clear a path for those who have a problem with reaching out to a larger structure of people to market themselves and whatever it is they're trying to sell. And
Right.
once you're using a digital currency like my favorite ever XRP right now, can't wait for that moon shot.
For real, my XRP is doing good.
You take a coin like XRP and considering so much utility that it has, you're gonna market your products on the blockchain using XRP, whether it be an NFT or a real item on the VeChain blockchain, and you're selling it to
Right.
people and paying you in the crypto that you want them to pay you in.
That's
It's,
that's the thing. Like that's why I say too. Like whether or not people believe in it, whether or not they what Shelly likes to say, voodoo money, or oh that's based off of thin air. People will always be naysayers, but you know what? It's working in the real world right now. Literally, while we're speaking, people do not know that they are already being affected by it, and people who are clinging to the old ways. I'm gonna go ahead and call it the old ways because they're being left behind, and that's why we're here, so no one gets left behind, right? But at the
If
same time, it's
people,
like,
if
y'all,
people
it's
really knew
happening.
what the heck was going on, if people really understood, like what we talking about in the creature from Jekyll Island, if people really understood that the paper money is the real hoodoo voodoo money,
Mhm.
that's the real fake money. That's the real one that it don't have no backing. It don't have nothing like it don't have no value. But
Out of nowhere, right? You chop down trees, valuable trees that help our planet survive, to print paper money that really isn't backed by a damn thing.
yeah, it's not.
It was backed by good old gold back in the day, but y'all, y'all got
Yeah,
dropped.
the 80s was it with Nixon. He ended that.
Yeah, he did end that. He that was kind of a big-headed thing to do as well, in my opinion, because you're pretty much saying F the world and how they value this shiny golden mineral from out of the earth. I'm gonna stand on my own US dollar and we're going to thrive. And now look, y'all suffering.
Mm, yep.
But you know what? That's why you got to read the book. All right, it goes so deep into it. And then also, I'm so glad that what was the other book we read? Do I got it right here? I had it. I had it sitting right here. Oh, it's sitting over there on my desk. Of the books we read, the Bitcoin standard. When they talked about like we used to be on the gold standard and how Bitcoin is prized to replace it and be better than it. You know, um,
Mhm.
as far as how quickly crypto is evolving in this day and age, though, it's like y'all see this chart right here. Bitcoin, number one market cap was outpaced by Ethereum and Cardano. You know,
Yeah, what I want to say is, oh, I mean, I don't want to jump in and say this because I know it's kind of like a counterpoint almost, but it is something that a lot of people are concerned about. Whereas how much Bitcoin, how much energy, and how much Ethereum, since they're both proof of work coins, but you know, I feel like even Ethereum is going to move over to proof of stake. And there's so many coins being created that are proof of stake. And those are, like XRP, they're committed to zero
net
environmental.
carbon emission net zero, right?
Yeah, they're committed to having, like saving the planet. They're committed to helping Mother Earth. So,
Yeah, definitely. Like, being Native American, I don't know if I feel like you don't even have to be Native American, but we come from this earth and we will go back to this earth, and what we do to it, that's what we leave our generations that come after us. So I do care that Bitcoin is probably not the best thing for the environment.
yeah, I'm like, it got us to the point where we are. And it's
Exactly.
kind of like the
And I
steam engine
respect that.
or the coal engine. You know how, like, how we started out with coal and all that, then we moved to steam. I don't know nothing about that, but I mean, point is that now we got electric trains and stuff, and things moving a lot more sustainably. Um, but yeah, that's one of the main points and one of the main arguments that I see against, like, I think it was an MSNBC article the other day, and they said like NFTs are ruining the planet. Point blank. Period. That it was just clickbait. I'm pretty sure, but we gotta tell people what's the real deal.
Right. No, they're not gonna tell people what's the real deal because the people that they got in courts trying to hold up, they're
Right.
the real deal. That's who their main focus is right now because they love American Bill, and you already know the narrative behind Bitcoin. It's already controlled by Chinese miners, the majority of it. Is it 50?
Right.
It's
That
like
is one thing
50%.
too. That's a very important piece of information as well.
There we go.
Why not control Ripple? Why not control XRP and utilize it? It's
Right.
already here.
And so talking about NFTs, crypto Shane, we know you bullish on NFTs. And
Mhm.
I just want to show these coins are NFTs, and these are not bad for the environment. They're good for your bank account.
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
these are
All right.
very.
So wait. Engine coin, right? I was trying to chime in last week on your call.
It's like, what you call me? No.
Yeah, so I was trying to say last week that the engine coin I have, um, I guess you could say 15 engine in an NFT with the A coin NFT that they gave out in October.
Oh, yeah, because we was like Acoin.
Yeah,
We know
it
about
was
Acoin,
it
but
was hard trying to explain myself when there was such a lag in the comments and the discussion. So I'm like, let me touch back base on this. So yeah, engine. I had gotten the airdrop for this in October during Swell 2020, and
mm,
I had to join a conference call, conference video on YouTube with it was Akon, his foundation, and then they were also announcing their partnership with Stellar Lumen
I
XLM.
remember when that was going on, but I was like I didn't even jump on there, but I remember when all that was happening. You
Right.
actually followed through and jumped on.
Listen, I was like, yo, I need to find out what's so great about all of this crypto space and the NFTs, and I just needed to know as much as I could, because if this is the direction we're truly going in, why not educate myself on it? Why not
Yes,
start
that's
playing
what
with it?
I believe in that. Like, I'm like, it's worth it to be confused as hell at first and try to at least figure it out. Like, it's
Exactly.
worth it to just jump in and get in it now, as opposed to 10, 20 years later and then trying to be catching up.
Yeah, so they airdropped me a little a. I took it as a poster. I was like, oh, it's a little digital trading card. It's cool. It's worth 15 engine coins. At the time, that was what I think 13 or 14 cents.
Look at it
So,
now.
right, look at it now, right?
Hmm.
My engine is like 40 something dollars. My little
Yeah.
15.
I'm like, this is how we like to see the chart moving. Mhm.
Here's the
Yeah,
great.
look.
I
In 2020, it was, yeah, like it was low. It was good pricing back then.
go to
Still
October.
is, still is. Go to what?
October, October
October.
of 2020. We're like,
I'm
where
gonna
did
find it. Don't worry. There it is. There it is.
you?
Oh my gosh! You know what, guys? I don't know why it's doing this. 1 year.
Okay, there you go.
Here's October. There we go. All
So
right.
it was.
15
Right.
cents.
Yep, it was like 15 cents that they airdropped it, and a week and a half later, I put it up on Engine's marketplace for sale for 2,000 Engine. Which now I'm looking at it, I was like, it wasn't that much then. Oh my god, who's gonna buy it? who's,
Damn.
who's really gonna buy it for over $4,000?
That's crazy. Hey, but that's the same
There might be
thing
people.
happening with crypto kitties.
Well, there was only I think only 200 of those NFTs,
Dog, that's too much.
so there's that what if maybe it might happen. I don't check it. But I also have Vims thanks to my sister Lexi.
Hi.
I
I
have
tried to get a Vim and then I got all hung up in my MetaMask wallet and I don't even know how to like get my ERT like
eternity.
yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing in there. So
Yeah, it was a process. It was like pay with your eHeart or VChain, or you can send a payment to this address and
right,
screenshot.
it was all like
It's like, wait, do I really have to do all this every time I'm trying to buy an NFT? This ain't it.
and let's be collecting the fuck out of them things.
Yo, these damn kittens, bruh.
She be feeding them. Oh shoot, I love these crypto kitties.
They're cute. They kind of give me an alien collectible feeling.
It's cool.
But y'all remember the last time I brought this up, Crypto Kitties, we were seeing some of these, they were on sale because Ethereum, this was from like, I don't even, the last bull
Yeah, we
run.
did it a while ago.
Yeah, and these prices were from the last bull run when Ethereum, before that bull run was like $14. And then there we are post bull run, and we got the floor of no return, and Ethereum don't go lower than $200. So
Yep.
these crypto kitties were like millions of dollars.
Mhm. They're still expensive to me.
I'm seeing this one is $7 now, and I'm just like, wow, people
Oh,
is
that's
really
nice.
putting regular stuff now.
I know. Putting
See,
affordable things.
let me show y'all another NFT that I invest in. Pull up,
Want me to pull it up on my?
yeah, pull up So Rare.
So rare. That's the whole idea behind NFTs is the scarcity, it's the rarity of it, and that's what supposedly I think be making it such a hot commodity right now.
So here's my little investment slash usability cards, my NFTs.
Oh,
So I have a few of these, and I am dying to get the new Cristiano Ronaldo card,
damn!
but that baby is like $2,000.
I bet.
Just for a basic one, it's like $2,000. If I get lucky, I could grab one for maybe $7, maybe. But that
And
would
you
be
know what?
Go up in
I
price.
love sites like this because they're telling you right here 100 per season, 10
mhm.
per season, 1 per season. That's it.
So it's real hard to get them, real hard. Now the good thing about So Rare is that you can actually, I guess you could call it kind of like betting on the games that's going on in real life. You
Damn, look at that. That's so cool.
so you they have tournaments on their platform where you enter your cards, and if your player plays and scores and rack up some points, then you get points as well, and you get airdrop free cards.
What is that thing?
Wow.
And this website, I love the
Simple, ain't it?
I'm like, yeah, some of these websites be too crowded and too colorful, and I'm like, this is a professional website.
You know what? I've flipped one of my rare cards already. I got it for $6 in Ethereum, and somebody snatched it up for like $80.
Damn,
Wow.
that's like that's more than a flip.
Yeah. So I just did that flip into another coin.
It just wants me to make an account now, guys.
Yeah,
It's telling me something.
Lexi be doing this on live. She just be like, we gonna buy Reef right
Yo,
here.
let's see. Not for nothing, Lex. I'm jealous of your 8 bats that you have because I'm stuck at like 1 point something right now.
You see it, right?
Yo, I'm like, yo, she got like $8 worth of bats just sitting here for free.
I still haven't even jumped on this search engine. I need to.
You lagging, girl.
Where? Let me see.
We have two over here in the crypto space.
Ooh, okay, so I'll do it. I'll do it.
Free crypto, you guys. Bet is moving.
Look at that. Claim. You gotta claim that. You gotta claim that.
I have so many things to claim. The thing with what y'all be dropping in the chat, I'm like, I gotta do that. I gotta do that.
Oh, you know what? Just to touch base on claiming something, there's this airdrop page called airdrops.io, and I frequently visit it just to see if any one of these cryptos are throwing out an airdrop over there. And I was able to claim this one called Lotto, right there. I claimed 400 tokens,
Nice.
and that was only because I was holding RSR in my wallet when they did a snapshot.
Wow.
So once I claim those now, every week they have a lottery withdrawal where they pay you out some hundreds or thousands of lotto, and you don't have to send or spend anything to enter. You automatically enter just for being a lotto holder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know about the flare airdrop?
Thank you.
Yeah.
The Flare airdrop. The Flare airdrop, that is looking like it's gonna be April.
I'm taking it from you.
You're fine, baby girl.
Because I've seen some information on it where they're saying you had to have done like certain little processes in order to get the fair airdrop, and I was like, I thought we just had to have it.
All right, so it depends really because exchanges participated, personal cold storage wallets they participated, and if you were self custodying, you had to go through a URL to register and create
Oh,
your
okay. So
address.
I'm good.
But if you had your crypto, if you had XRP on an exchange that was participating on December 12th during the snapshot, you qualify and you have some coins coming your way.
Yeah, that's all I was wondering because I did see. But yeah, okay, that's the distinction. It's like if you had it like in a real, what do they call them, like cold wallet, like or
Yeah, cold
Like in your
storage,
ledger, basically.
your ledger.
yeah, you had it in a real code, like paper wallet or something.
Yeah, the one, it was a little bit of a complicated process if you wanted to keep yours in a self custody wallet. But if you were on a participating exchange, they took care of it for you.
Nice, nice.
This
So
is a coin I've been wanting to get into since 002 Essential.
oh,
And then it does this like overnight. It does 009 overnight.
Yo, you see, Tron was one of them that everybody was like, oh, should I get Tron? Should I get Tron? Should I get Tron? And because I'm not really a fan of Tron, I would never tell them yes or no. I would just tell them, do your research. It's pretty cheap. You can get in if you want to. But, I'm not going to tell you, hey, yeah, go buy it. It's going to moon soon.
that's like Dogecoin. People are like, should I?
I'm I'm shamelessly shameful of being a Doge holder.
I don't
Like,
feel like. I mean, I'm. If you got the money to do that, then I think
just
it's great. I think it's
drop
great.
it, let it sit there.
Yeah, I feel like that's great. Like that's like a souvenir.
Listen, personally, I've already made profits by 8 times off of Dogecoin already. So
Yeah, so you can't even say like it's not a real coin. It's making people money.
exactly.
And literally all that it's interesting like when Elon Musk was saying like this is the currency of the future because I mean he was joking when he said it, but at the same time it's like literally whatever people decide is the currency is what it's going to be. Like it could be it could be acorns or it could be seashells like it was in the past of human history. Like whatever people want to decide and whatever they believe has value is what's going to have value. So, I mean, XRP does have beautiful utility, all this kind of stuff, but if people believe in Dogecoin, we can't do
There's,
nothing about them.
listen, there's a lot of believers out there in Dogecoin. I see it all over Twitter. I see it all over Facebook. They even have a Wall Street bets group on Telegram for them.
Right.
So there's people that take it serious, and as long as the market exists and if it keeps dipping, they're just gonna keep buying, no matter how much the supply is. Because the
How much
the
supply?
goal
I've never
is,
even looked at the supply.
see, the goal is for everybody to hold until it hits a dollar. So if it keeps dipping below 5 cents or 6 cents,
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
you're
whoa,
just gonna keep buying it until it actually makes that
whoa.
push to a
Wow.
dollar.
Oh my goodness, people don't understand what they're doing.
Yo, I still can't believe they did not put a cap on this thing. Like they see how many people is pushing it and they still won't cap it. And I'm like, you know what? They got something they want to do with this damn coin.
That's so
It
funny.
is a meme coin, and you know what? It's so funny because there you just see nothing but memes about it.
All the time.
It's a
Yeah.
meme.
Yo, now that I think about um you should look to see if they're selling. No, I know they're selling Dogecoin NFTs on the market.
We got a comment on here for you from Dr. Leaf.
Yo, good luck. What's going on, my G? Thank you for the love, man.
We love you too here at Felicious.
As
And you know
Come
far
what?
as
on.
If anything,
Yeah,
if
come on.
anything, people are making their tweets and their Instagram posts. People are screenshotting it and selling those as NFTs.
Yeah, you can sell anything as an NFT. Shoot.
yeah, I convinced my daughter that she can turn one of her Naruto drawings into an NFT and sell it on the blockchain.
Oh yeah, you got little entrepreneur, little kids. Oh, I pray to God my kids is like
Oh
that.
yeah, they're very driven on being self-sufficient with financial status before they even get to 18. I didn't have that growing up, so I gotta instill it in them from young.
That is so good. That's amazing. That's how you do it. They're breaking generational curses right there.
That's really how you do it, is through educating the younger generations and telling them how they can build wealth. Like, because you can make all the money in the world for them, but if they don't know how to do it on their own or
They
carry
don't know
it,
how to manage it.
yeah, if they don't know how to manage it, and if they don't know how to make it on their own, and they don't know how to teach other people to make it on their own, or their own offspring how to make it on their own, it's not wealth. It's not considered generational wealth because it's just going to end with you, you know? So,
Exactly. Now I gotta make sure they understand it from the ground up to the very tip top of that
and
mountain.
they do. They need to have, I don't know, man. Woo!
Listen, my daughter has a YouTube page,
You
so
sitting on a gold mine over there.
told her if whatever she wants to record and put it on there, let me know. I'll try to like help her set it up or anything. So if she wants to just randomly talk crypto one day to all her little gaming friends on Fortnite, then she can do it, and then they can read their parents.
That's awesome. Like, okay, so Dr. Leaf, I see you being very active in our comments, and also Giorgio Brown says, "What's up, family?" And we welcome y'all to our live stream. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And also, we have this link in our comments right here to our crypto chat. Welcome and come on over. We would love to have y'all. But
Short Brown as well. What's up? What's up? What's good?
My nerds family hopping in the call.
yes, yeah, we have.
We put links to everything we
Not
talked about
trying to
in
take
our
y'all from
Telegram.
crypto nerds. We're not trying to steal y'all nothing. Y'all can still be over there too. But we love it when, like, you know, people who are just good hearted and really have a love for this cryptocurrency and helping people, because that's what we do at Belicious. Like, our mission is just to make this information more accessible to everybody, especially black and brown peoples, because you know we didn't see a whole lot of black and brown people when we came into this station. I mean, as far as people who are on like media talking about it and stuff, because I know like in crypto,
Definitely.
pretty much everybody's black and brown, so
We
which
got
is
it hard
cool.
out here in the streets, us darkers.
Yes, so thanks for coming and commenting, y'all. We love it. Make sure y'all tune in with us next week too.
Yes, this was
Most definitely.
awesome. We got to get more of the family on every now and then, guys. I really enjoyed this. I love seeing your kids, O'Shane. They're so cute, little entrepreneurs. They gonna need the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. It was so awesome having you on the show today. Thanks for sharing a little bit about yourself. And I hope we can have you again on here. We want to, I mean, I would love to have Hunter on as well. You know,
Shout
It's
out to
it's
Hunter.
it's gonna that one's gonna be a feat. If we can
Yeah,
get
yo, I told him I'm gonna start calling him Hidden Gem Hunter because he be dropping some real live gems in chats, and
yeah,
nobody's disappointed.
he had that, he's the one who had that Zoom call and he just, like, just that one
That,
call, that
that's
one
the call you
call,
recorded. That
right.
was the one
yes,
that you provided your
Yeah.
Zoom
I
for.
believe I still have the recording too. But but yeah, like that one call, it like I still like we still like when we're training people or we do challenges with Belicious and we do challenge like we did 12 days of crypto Christmas and like every day of the 12 days we had a challenge and pretty much like everything kind of revolved around what he taught us in that like it was like 1.5 to 2 hours call that we did with him that day. And like how he taught us to evaluate coins and
Look,
staking
look
and
for partnerships, look at the supply.
yeah,
Yeah,
all of that. Like, and he just did it out of the goodness of his heart. Like, so,
and that's what we all about.
so much respect and very honored to know you guys. And this show wouldn't be possible without y'all. So thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it.
all right, fam. That about wraps it up. Plug in the book again. All right. So many parallels to life.
Yeah, we will be
No,
discussing
we
this
did.
book on the last week. So the last what is it? The last Sunday of March, we will be discussing this book. We've let this book go for 2 months because it's kind of a big and dense book.
It's
It
a
has a
thick
lot of
one.
information.
I'm gonna find the audio.
But yeah, definitely. Like it's the perfect time to download the audio, get started just listening to it. And you don't have to even like know all the details, but if you could even just join our conversation on the last week of this month, just even mention one thing that you learned from this book, we would appreciate it because this book has so much like information and it'll change the way you see everything. So join our book club.
Listen, as a person that is a part of their book club, I will say they have a very great selection in books. I was hooked on the Silk Road book that they suggested. I did not know about the book until they started talking about it, and I knocked it out in 3 hours. So
Yeah,
yeah, book club and read
Yeah,
up on
we did.
all.
that was a good book. That was amazing. And then we read the Bitcoin Standard. Yeah, we don't play about the choice of our books because we ain't wasting our time reading a book that ain't gonna teach us anything that we really need to know. We're gonna make sure every book we read is going to make you as a person who's out there in the world spreading knowledge about cryptocurrency that you really know what you're talking about. So
Yes, 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 yes.
all right, people. Thank you so much for tuning in with us, and we'll see you next week at the same time, 7:30 Eastern time. So, have a
Sunday.
very delicious day.
Thank you, ladies. It was a